Good afternoon, everyone. Pastor Ron Brown here with Pastor Laura Kistart from the First Congregational Church in Southington, Connecticut, with a preview of our upcoming worship services.
So this upcoming Sunday, March 5th, we will begin worship on Sunday morning with our 8 o'clock worship in the Barnes Memorial Chapel. And the chapel service is a brief worship service, a great way to start your Sunday morning with prayers, the scripture reading, sermon from Pastor Ron, and we sing a hymn together. So if you're an early riser, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. on Sunday morning. And we continue worship on Sunday morning with our 10:15 worship service here in the Meeting House. Our 10:15 service features a variety of music styles, and we also have at 10:15 this upcoming Sunday is the Children's Chapel. So instead of everyone starting in worship together, this Sunday we invite families to drop off their children at the chapel on their way into worship. And there's a special Children's Chapel service that is not only geared to children, but is also led by the children. And so we invite you to participate in that for those children that are in that age category. Our 10:15 service, we do live stream, so you can access that on Facebook, on the church's YouTube channel, or directly on our website. You can watch that live on Sunday morning, or it is archived, so you can watch it later in the week.
So this week will be the second Sunday in Lent. For the duration of Lent, we will be reading some of the parables that Jesus told and recorded in the Gospel according to Matthew. And there's some challenging stories that Jesus told, including the one that we will read this week, the parable of the laborers in the vineyard. It's a story that Jesus told about people who were hired to work at various points during the day, and then at the end, the generous landowner, the vineyard owner, pays everyone the same wage. It's a story that really challenges us to think about both what is fair and what people need, what is enough. So I think it will be a really meaningful exploration of that parable this week, so I hope you will join me as we think about that together and join this community in worship this Sunday.
And we did want to share one other announcement that throughout the Lenten season, we continue to have our Wednesday midweek worship services. Pastor Ron and I just came from a delicious lunch that this week was provided by the Grateful Threads. And there are 4 more Wednesday noon services left that are upcoming. And so we invite you, if you're available on Wednesdays at noon, to join us in the chapel for our midweek worship service. Our theme this Lenten season for those services is Bread for Living. And so we're looking at different scripture stories that talk about the important role that bread plays in our faith. And those services are then followed by a simple lunch in Memorial Hall, and that's provided by different groups throughout the church. So it's a really wonderful way to not only gather together for worship, but then also to share in fellowship.
So we hope to see you in worship this Sunday, and we wish you a blessed Lenten season.
God bless.